Hello.
Hello.
Good evening. How are you?
Fine. What about you?
I'm fine as well. Okay, thank you for choosing me as your coach for tonight. May I know your name, please?
My name is June.
June. How
June,
old are you,
yes.
June?
I am 26 years old.
Okay, you're 26 years old. By the way, I am Coach Fair. Thank you so much. May I ask, why do you want to study English?
Because I want to speak fluently.
Oh, okay. So, what kind of work do you have?
I am sales at Global.
Oh, okay. So you are working there. That's good. All right. So you just need the speaking skills to be developed, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that's good. All right. So before we go further, may I ask you, can you see me clearly?
Yes.
Can you hear me clearly?
Yes.
Okay. So that's good. Now I will try to send you something on your chat box. What is it?
The in the first picture is about the man in maybe meeting room.
Okay, it could
Yeah,
be.
and they talk about their job.
Okay.
Their job.
Yes, okay, could be. Yeah. How about on the second picture?
The second picture is about the woman who maybe reading manual or policy
Okay,
or
could be.
document. Yeah.
Documents.
Yes.
Okay. And how about the third one?
The third one, uh, the people in the picture maybe discuss about job, something like that. Maybe
Okay.
meeting.
All right. So the third. How about the last one?
The last one is about. I think the man is secretary, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Secretary.
Yeah.
Ask something from her boss, clarifying something. It could be that about a meeting or an appointment. All right.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
all these pictures, the four pictures there, these are all about clarifying things. So, when you are not clear or you do not understand about something, you need to ask. But you
Okay.
need to know whom to ask to. Okay, so to whom are you going to ask the information from? So you have to know that. So on the first picture, it seems like they are working here by pairs. So these two, they are working together and they are clarifying some information by themselves. So if there is something that the other person don't understand, the other person there is the one who is explaining about the things that this man doesn't understand. Now, on the second picture, the woman doesn't have anyone there. It's just paperworks. So, she is trying to get information that is bothering her from these files. Okay, so that
Okay.
it will be clear for her. Then on the second, on the third and fourth picture, that's the same. You need to ask clarification from persons that are involved in this situation. Now, let's try to find out if these pictures are related to the lesson that you are going to do tonight. So, let me
Okay.
confirm first. You are already on lesson 16. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, lesson 16 is all about clarifying information, which is an inductive grammar based lesson. We have there a role play. So the scenario here is John, computer
Okay.
programmer, asks his manager to clarify an assigned task. Okay. Now, who would you like to be, manager or John?
Manager.
Okay, so you go first.
Okay. Good morning, John. Thank you for meeting me in my office today.
Not a problem.
Would you be able to make our homepage more user friendly?
I don't quite understand what you mean by user friendly. Could you be more specific?
Sure. Uh, as of now, there are too many disorganized.
Disorganized.
Disorganized. Oh, okay. Disorganized items on our webpage that makes it difficult for our customers to navigate the website.
Could you please clarify that?
Here, let me show you. I think that this will help you understand better. As you can see, we have two menu bars. I would like you to rearrange.
Rearrange.
Rearrange the items on the menu so that they are divided into specific sections.
I'm not sure how you would like me to organize the items.
Let me put it another way. I would like you to categorize each menu item according to the type of clothing. For example, items such as tops and dresses.
Dresses.
Okay. Should be under women's clothing. Are we on the same page? Okay.
Yes, I understand what you mean now.
Good. I would like you to update the website by next week if possible. Let's set up a time to talk again after you are done with the assignment.
Okay, so we changed roles.
Okay.
I will be John. Okay. Oh, I will be the manager.
I'm
Okay. Good morning, John. Thank you for meeting me in my office today.
Not a problem.
Would you be able to make our homepage for more user-friendly?
I don't quite understand what you mean by user-friendly. Could you be more specific?
Sure. As of now, there are too many disorganized items on our webpage that makes it difficult for our customers to navigate the website.
Could you please clarify that?
Here, let me show you. I think that this will help you understand better. As you can see, we have two menu bars. I would like you to rearrange the items on the menu so that they are divided into specific sections.
I'm not sure how you would like me to organize the items.
Let me put it another way. I would like you to categorize each menu item according to the type of clothing. For example, items such as tops and dresses should be under women's clothing. Are we on the same page?
Yes, I understand what you mean now.
Good. I would like you to update the website by next week if possible. Let's set up a time to talk again after you've done with the assignment. Okay, so before we go to the questions, I have there two words for you to please read.
Okay.
It's on your chat box.
In the chat box. Disorganized.
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 Okay, and the other one is?
And rearranged.
Okay, very good. Rearrange. So you have there, you have to emphasize the word. All right, now let me ask you, what task did the manager assign John?
Manager assign John to make homepage more user-friendly.
Okay, very good. Now, when John didn't understand what the manager was asking for, how did he ask for clarification? What sentences or phrases did he use?
Okay. I didn't quite understand What do you mean by user friendly? Could you be more specific?
Okay, so he said, could you be more specific, right? So it is a polite way of asking. So he clarified first. So he said first the sentences that the manager wants him to do, and he asked for clarification. Now, after explaining the task to John in detail, the manager asked, are we on the same page? What do you think on the same page means on this context?
We on the same page. It means manager it and John talk the same story.
Okay, so if they are talking about the same thing and if they understand something or they agree with something, so that means that you have the same topic, you have the same thinking, and you are agreeing. All right. Now, before we go to the grammar lesson, I would like to ask, are there words and phrases that you have learned from the role play?
Mm,
Anything that you would like to ask? If none, let's just go to the next part of the lesson. It's okay.
I think not. No.
Okay, so everything is clear. So we go now to our grammar lesson, which is let's versus let me. Okay, so when do we use let?
Let.
Hmm.
We use let to talk about suggestions,
Okay.
proposals, or commands.
All right. So we use let to talk about suggestions, proposals, or commands. Then we have formats. So we have let's and let me. So let plus us or me. So you say let's. That is let us. Okay. Let us. All right. So for example, when you say let's meet next week, what does it mean?
It means let us meet next week.
Very good. Now, you have also there, let's say, let us play with you. Now, how are you going to use the word let's? Could you please change let us? Okay, change it to let's. And please say again the sentence.
Okay. Let's meet next week.
All right. Now, you have there the use of let's or let us. When do you use let's? When do you use let's?
When talk about suggestion.
Okay, so you use let's when you use to make a suggestion, proposal, invitation, or command for a group. Now, how about let me? When do you use let me?
Let me use to make a polite suggestion, proposal, or command.
Okay, so it is a polite way or a polite suggestion.
Okay.
All right. Now, could you please read out the samples for let us or let's?
Okay. Examples. The first one is let's set up a time to talk next week.
Okay, another one.
And two, let's go out together.
Okay, so what is the meaning of the sentence there? Let's go out together. What is that?
It means we have to go together.
Okay, so it is an invitation. You are inviting another person to go out for dinner. Okay, it's an invitation. Now this one, number 3. Could you please read it out?
Okay. Let's pick a place for dinner tonight.
Okay, so what kind of sentence is that?
Suggestion.
Okay, so you are suggesting that you are going to pick a place for dinner tonight. Now, number 4.
Number 4. Please let us know about the project.
Okay, so what kind of sentence is that?
command.
Okay, it's a command. Now let's go to the samples for let me. Could you please read out the samples there?
Okay. Let me put it another way.
Okay, so what's the meaning of this?
The meaning is the person who said this is requesting to explain the information again.
Okay, so it's a request to explain the information again. Now, next sample.
Let me give you a hand with those
Boxes.
boxes.
Okay, so what is that? What does it mean?
It's like help.
Okay,
About
you are offering help. All right, number 3.
Let me show you around town.
All right, so what does it mean?
It mean maybe help to
Help what?
help go to around town.
Yeah, so you are offering help
Oh,
here,
okay.
or you are offering yourself here to accompany the person to roam around the city or roam around the town. So you go around and travel around the town. Okay, so number 4.
Let me in, please.
Okay, what does it mean?
Request for go to in the room.
Okay, requesting to get inside the room.
Okay.
All right, now let's go to filling in the blanks. Now let's practice. You are going to fill in with let's or let me, or you can use let us. Okay. What's letter A?
A is let's keep up the good work as a team.
Okay, very good. Letter B.
B, let me show you where my office is.
Okay, very good. Next one.
And C, let us take a look at.
Again.
Let me take a look at it, please. I would like to see.
Okay, very good. Next one.
Okay. And let me take you to our favorite restaurant.
Okay, very good. Next one.
And E, let's meet together again next week.
Very good. Next one.
The last one is let us take part in this event. We want to be involved too.
Okay, very good. All right, now let's go to the challenges. Now, if you were a manager, what would you do if your employees were not on the same page with a new idea or strategy that you've developed? What are you going to do?
The first one I have to ask my employee why they don't understand, and now what they understand.
Okay.
Yeah, and I will talk what I want, what my purpose, something like that.
Okay, your proposal. Okay. All right, that's good. All right, now let's go to the next one. If you were looking to hire a new employee onto your team, what specific qualifications or characteristics would you require?
Maybe mindset. Yeah, they have to learn in any time. Always learn.
Always learn.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else?
And maybe can communicate clearly.
All right, very good. So they have their mindset, and when you say mindset, they should know how to focus on their jobs.
Okay.
Yes, and then communication. Yes, of course, especially in your line of work, everybody in the team should know how to communicate, especially if you are talking to foreign workers right? Foreign coaches. So you need to communicate properly. You need to understand what is being talked about. Okay, let's go to letter C. Discuss the consequences if you don't clarify what you say at work. What will happen?
Consequence. Oh, what does consequence mean?
When you say consequences, these are the possible things that will happen. So, possible things that will happen or possible result of the
Oh.
action that you will do. So, what would that be? So, if you are not going to discuss everything,
Mhm.
now, what will happen?
We are not the same page.
Yeah, if you are not in the same page, so what will happen? What do you think?
Uh, can work.
Hmm? Okay, so if the staff, for example, you're the boss, and then the staff, the secretary, you were in a meeting and no one in the group asked you questions. They just let's say they just pretended that they did understand what you said, but actually they did not understand what has been said. So they just go on. And then when you ask for the report, no one did the right thing.
Mm.
So that is one of the consequences. The passing a wrong report. So they should have asked if they didn't understand what you said, they should have asked,
Mm.
right? Okay. So now let me ask you, since that was the last part of the challenges, now I would like to ask you, what have you learned in this lesson tonight? What did you learn?
Okay. I learned about let's me and let's us.
Okay, so when do you use let's and when do you use let me?
I will use let me when I want something polite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, about suggestion, proposal, command.
Okay,
Yeah.
and
Let's or let's us you to make a suggestion, proposal. Yeah.
okay.
Command.
All right, so before we end the lesson for tonight, could you please give me an example of sentences using let's and let me?
Okay. Let's go to the beach.
Okay, that's good. And
Okay.
let me.
Let me let me let me uh let me let me let me let me in the room.
Okay, let me in the room. All right, so that's good. I'll give you a. Okay, now I would like to ask, do you have any more questions about the lesson for tonight?
No, I think.
Okay, so if you don't have any questions for tonight, I guess that will be all. And I would like to say thank you for choosing me as your coach for tonight. And I hope to see you again next time. And before you leave, please leave a comment on the comment box and please fill in the evaluation sheet for the coaches. Thank you so
Okay.
much again and have a
Okay.
nice evening. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank
Good
you.
night.
Thank you.
Okay, so that was my third student, and she is one of the staff of the company that I am working for. And so they too, they are learning how to speak properly, and they need to develop to their speaking abilities. So this is again one of my segments for my online teaching. See you again, and thank you for watching. Have a nice day, and please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.